Hello, good morning. All of my Mingla, no? So this program will be broadcast in English. So welcome to Myanmar Review and Rebuild. And we set out to present this part for three topics or three subjects matters. We appreciate all of you watching this program and at this page, Myanmar Review and Rebuild. So let me first set out about this page. This page is helping Myanmar and supporting Myanmar people's efforts fighting against the terrorist-like military group. That group is the puppet or the instruments of the CCP of China. So we have been speaking about this for a long time, since last year. Last year means like in 2024. We started this program on April 17th or 18th. So since then we have been presenting all. At the beginning we presented our program in English writing, spoken in Myanmar. But later we tried to figure out how to write them in Myanmar, and then we got it. And then we also presented English and Myanmar together, so that all people, most international people will understand, and also Myanmar people will also can easily accessible to our information. But as I said, this part is about three topics. One is release of Aung San Suu Kyi in Myanmar. So this message is intended to particularly United States, Japan, EU nations, and also China, the CCP. This message is for those, for all those nations who have interest in Myanmar and also have a great desire to help Myanmar people. Particularly the stakeholders of this affair in Myanmar is number one, I will say China, and then I will put number two those Singapore or Japan or Korea or United States, those countries who have investments, business interests in Myanmar. So I'm speaking to all those nations. This is our message. So earlier I watched one YouTube clip that is broadcast by Hlaing. He was talking about the Aung San Suu Kyi's issue. Aung San Suu Kyi is the democracy icon in Myanmar and overwhelmingly supported by the people. And she has been admired, respected, and honored by almost the whole country, and most of the population in the entire country. So, what we would like to point out is we have been touching this Aung San Suu Kyi issue at least 3-4 times. We have been repeatedly saying that Myanmar issue is controlled and managed and administered by CCP. So let me repeat that. Myanmar issues are all, controlled, managed, and administered by CCP by directly controlling Aung Hlaing, the top military official, and also the second official is So Wen, military officer. I don't want to say commander. I hate to give them the title of commander. They are not in my attitude to them. They are not commander. They are puppets of CCP, not Myanmar commander. So that is one part. And the third person, the concerned person, is Zo Minton, or the people give him Zomelo. So these three people, they are doing whatever they can, or whatever they want, whatever they wish, whatever they imagine, by the instructions of CCP, they control Myanmar. They are playing the game in Myanmar. So these three people, let me say, May Aung Hlaing, So Win, and Zomello. So these three people. All other people are just puppets under them. Like Tulsi Gabbard, the CIA candidate in US, like she said, I will not be puppet of any government or any these like a Modi puppet, Xi Jinping government puppet, somebody's puppet. She said, no. Myanmar is in that position, puppet of CCP. Yeah, we have been from the beginning, and then even since like 2021, during the time of the people demonstrations on the street. Since that time, and then even before that, yeah, I recognize that Myanmar was under Chinese control. Yeah, so let it out from my message here. So to release Aung San Suu Kyi, that is, if China or Beijing government, the CCP wants to intentionally release Aung San Suu Kyi, she will be released tomorrow, even maybe today or tonight. At the second they call me online, hey, we want Aung San Suu Kyi to be released. Me online cannot say no. Me online will not say no. Everything is like that. Everything is like that. The working process is like that. Just one word. Hey, me online, release Aung San Suu Kyi right now. In 1 hour she will be released. That is my belief. So I have been hearing that the Chinese government, the Beijing CCP, they want to see Aung San Suu Kyi, but the military government didn't allow them. They want to see Aung San Suu Kyi, the military group didn't allow them. They are saying, showing the people, tricky. They really think about the people. They really sympathize with the people. They are showing that. Just pretense. Just undercover. Just they are pretending to play the trick on the people of Myanmar. That is the way they are playing. Let me clearly say again. If CCP called me online, hey, son of a bitch, we want Aung San Suu Kyi to be released right now. We don't want to be like hated by the people because of her. They don't even need to say any reason. Just release Aung San Suu Kyi. If they say it in one word, she will be released right away. So, never ever. I will say all these things, these three subjects in Myanmar after this. I wanted to say to those people who are directly concerned with these issues, Aung San Suu Kyi release. I didn't say that in public, in public like this before, but I've been talking to my friends, close friends, every time we touch Aung San Suu Kyi. No, it's not like that. It's China is playing the game, showing the people of Myanmar, okay, they sympathize with Myanmar people, but it is not them, it is May Aung Hlaing and group, the military group, Dan Shui. They don't want to release them. They are allergic to Aung San Suu Kyi. Not that. No, Myanmar people need to understand that. Just China playing. I told you many times, your actions speak so loud that I can't hear what you are saying. Actions speak louder than words. Your actions speak so loud that I can't even hear what you are saying. So let me tell you, Xi Jinping and Wang Yi, son of a bitch, assholes. Never ever play. There are many people like me, not only me. There are many people that people know that the blame. I've said many times that just to write a story, under the lens of intelligence or espionage, the spy games, you can write a story, whatever, to cover anything you are doing behind the scenes. You know that? I don't want to say these things, I don't want to boast what I know. I repeatedly said that, don't look at on the appearance. Just look behind 2-3 steps behind what is going on. Go back 2 steps, 3 steps, even 5 steps behind what is going on. And then look forward to 2 steps, 3 steps, 5 steps ahead of what right now is going on. That way you will understand real things, why this happened, how this happened, who are involved in this, and where it is heading to, where it is going to, and where it will get, how it will get there. Those kind of things. I have talked to Myanmar people like that, but my message is not enough delivered to those people. My message is not reaching to them enough yet. But I cannot do anything more than what I can do right now. I don't want to be in a very complex situation by so many overwhelming communications. I want to be simple, straight, get there. But if they don't get there, that what I did is what I did, and they have to do it. They have to share it. So let me repeat again about release of Aung San Suu Kyi. If CCP wants to release, truly and honestly release Aung San Suu Kyi, they can call, just a call, not even have to fly to Myanmar and talk to them. No reason, nothing. Just call them and then, hey, we want Aung San Suu Kyi to be released right now, today. Just order them. May Online will release in 1 hour. That is the process, what it is. Please understand. Yeah, through ASEAN associations, ASEAN ASEAN groups. ASEAN means like 11 countries, Southeast Asia, ASEAN Association of Southeast Asia, ASEA, economics, something. Yeah, ASEAN. Those Asian countries, ASEAN country or Asian country, whatever. Never ever go around beat around the bushes. Beat around the bushes. English saying. Don't beat around the bushes. Just go direct, hit him, throw him. That is about release of Aung San Suu Kyi. That can only be seen clearly. Many people, even the investigative reporters or journalists, investigative journalists, they are saying what they hear, from the telegram or whatever the inside information they are talking, but they don't know what they are thinking. They don't go into their brains, into their heads, so that they can understand. They don't look at the game, how they are playing the game. That is the point. So that is about release of Aung San Suu Kyi. Myanmar. I will also say this in Myanmar after English presentation. So the second point is I cannot read. Aung San Suu Kyi release and funding. Okay, this is funding the revolution. Financing the revolution in Myanmar. Let me tell you one thing. What I did at the beginning. After once I arrived back to U.S. because of the revolution in Myanmar, because of the very close environment where I live. Yeah, I was scared, those, how to say, impacts will come to the environment where I live. And then I had to leave as a citizen of US because of the unsafe situation happening around me. And that's why I left the country and I came back here. And then, to support the revolution, I wrote on my LinkedIn account, Myanmar has enormous assets. 100 times, 1,000 times, maybe even 1,000,000 times of the cost to finance this revolution. Why and how? Myanmar is a rich country. The people, the natural resources, the potential businesses, these are the assets of Myanmar. So what I wrote, let me say briefly. In my LinkedIn account, I wrote, okay, Myanmar people, it is not that much to finance that revolution to make a success. It takes only from the beginning, I know that they need weapons. The only solution to stand against or to counter back the military, military control over those demonstrations is just get weapons, because they are killing, they are shooting the people, and the people are still, saying do ye. It's quite nonsense, stupid people. I mean, but from history, that is what they learned. That is what they only know. They cannot think outside the box. That's why they were doing that. So they were doing that. The other side is shooting them, and when they shoot, they scatter away and then disappear. If they don't scatter away and they disappear, they will be shot on the street. They will be killed. So it is wise. They are wise to run away, to avoid being shot by the military. So in that case, that is why I said that, in my LinkedIn account. Okay, to plan Myanmar revolution to make a success so quickly. Yeah, it needs only about 500 million US dollar is the minimum. If they can get weapons at that time for about 500 million watts of weapons, that can be done in 6 months, as I expected, as I calculated, even 3 months. As I expected, as I calculated, if they get weapons and counter back easily, in 3 months, it will be 3 to 6 months, it will be over. So that is why I wrote that. Okay, the minimum 500 US dollar, 500 million US dollar, up to 1.5 billion US dollar. I wrote in my LinkedIn account in English openly, and then that funding, the borrowing of funding, if Myanmar borrow that, it can be easily repaid after the revolution. And then I wrote that with my legal full name, because we were doing business in Myanmar, investments. I talk about this story in Myanmar language, Myanmar presentation, about 2-3 presentations before this. So we were doing business in Myanmar, investments with international communities. The biggest investment, we were in the process, in our proposal to the national government, Naypyidaw government, was estimately about 120 million US dollar worth of project. So, and before that, we did some small scale investments. We have three projects in the process for our investments. So okay, that is the other subject. What I want to say here is that minimum from the 300, 500 million US dollar up to 1.5 billion US dollar. Please support that. Get support from any country. And then my first expedition is from Japan. Japan has money. Japan can support it. Japan and Myanmar has close relationship, even from history, deep relationship through the history. So and if Myanmar get support of that much funding from Japan, and if the people get weapons, then it will be over in 6 months. And then one of my business partner for those investments I said right now, one of my investment partner, hey, you shouldn't do that, because our businesses, our investments will be like a stake, a risk. And also, well, also like the military group is chasing those people who are saying against them. They said, one of my business partners said, that is why, yeah, okay, thinking about considering the risk of our businesses, and I don't want to let it happen. That's why I shut it down and delete it. So that is about funding. Now Go Shelley said 1 billion deposited in US, but I said that before hearing that, that 1 billion issue, come out and go away, come out and go away, come on and off, 4-5 times in the past. I heard about that, but I didn't count on that, funding Myanmar revolution. But even if Myanmar has to borrow that funding to support this revolution against the military group, Myanmar can pay back easily in 1 year. In 1 year, if the businesses run normally, if the businesses in Myanmar run normally, in 1 year that can be repaid. So that is about funding. Myanmar people. That is why I repeatedly my message from the beginning, from the beginning of this page, Myanmar Review and Rebuild. Our messages is not to the normal regular common people. Our messages is to the leaders, especially to those who are in NUG, the officers in the NUG. They need to think about creative. They need to do it. If they cannot do it, we many times, 4-5 times in our presentation shows that a picture. I cannot show it right now. The screw on the wood. The screw has this kind of tab. It should be turned off to be able to unscrew that with a plus screwdriver. But the guy is unscrewing with a wrench. Stupid. There's no result. If you are using the wrong tool, there will be no result. This wrong head with a plus on top, and if you unscrew using the the plus screwdriver, it can be unscrewed right away easily. But if you are using the wrench, stupid, it's not coming out. We use that in Myanmar. We presented that in Myanmar language 4-5 times continuously, because we really feel strongly that NUG is not working right. NUG people, the people in NUG are not working right. That is why they are not getting the results. They are not. That is why they are not getting to where they want to go. We repeatedly showed that, a picture, only one picture at the end of our presentation, and in luck, we presented 2 things. One is that, to get the results, you need to use the right tool. If the tool and the thing that the problem, if they don't match, if you don't have the right tool for the right issue or for the right problem, it doesn't work. You will not get results. We repeatedly said that, we repeatedly showed that many times. Luck, about luck, L-U-C-K, luck. Preparation meets opportunity. We were always encouraging the Myanmar youth, Myanmar young people, be prepared, be prepared. The opportunity will surely come. The opportunity will surely come. That's why be prepared. Be ready. Prepare yourself. That's why keep fighting. Myanmar will go up, shoot, like a rocket. That is what we have been saying, using those two pictures, one picture and one quote. Luck is, you are lucky when your preparation meets opportunity. That's what we have been repeatedly saying that. So going back to funding the revolution, we don't have to brag about giving us donations or grants or whatever. We don't ask for anything for free. We will borrow them. We will pay with interest. We will honor our borrowing back. We will pay back. Myanmar can pay back. Never ever trying, like things saying, asking for pardon for their default on the borrowings, defaulting the debts. Never ever do that. Borrow it and pay it back with interest. So you can get respect. Okay, these guys are trustworthy. They are credible. We can pay credit to them. The people of Myanmar, they never try to get anything for free, at no cost. They are willing to pay back. They are just short of the fence for right now. They are working hard. Let the world know that. Never ever ask for free lunch. So that you will have the self-esteem. You will have the integrity. You will get the good reputation. Never ever hope for free things. You are not the beggar. You are not homeless. Myanmar people are not homeless. Myanmar people are not, uneducated. Because of the unfair pressure, unequal pressure. People only have hands. The other side is with weapons. Not fair game. How the British, United Kingdom or British, occupying the whole planet. Just weapons. They first use missionaries or religious or whatever merchants, to get information, to get into those, new territories. And then later, they send some a kind of tutors or professors, or to teach those elite families. And then they came in later with the weapons, threatening the people, showing them to incite, to conceive the fear in the people. Okay, if you don't follow, you will be killed. Then they occupy the whole planet. Never Sunset Empire. In 1900s. Weapons and hands never match. Don't be stupid. Don't be foolish. Never ever again. That is why we have our beliefs and our commitments to weapon, to equip the whole population of Myanmar with weapons, like US. The right to own the weapon. We don't want the people, we don't want the people who, because they have because they have weapons, can shoot anyone they hate or they argue with or they fight with. No, not to use like that. But it might happen here and there. Humans, we cannot chain them, to some like poles and then stay safe. Some stupid people will shoot them. Those accidents will happen. That's okay. But to safeguard the nation, to safeguard the population from tyranny, from external threats, Myanmar people need to have weapons. That is our belief and our commitment. So, going back to funding the revolution, yes, please support Myanmar. I even send message through this Myanmar Review and Repay page to President Trump. Please help Myanmar. Please support Myanmar. Yeah, in the previous presentations, I said that. So, NUG people, some of them are really stupid. They cannot think outside the box. They don't have creative imaginations. They don't read. They don't study. They don't learn from history. They are just doing stupid. No? That is so this is final conclusive for funding Myanmar revolution. It is easy. I told about this clearly last time. There are 3 people to do really effective and impact to produce tangible results. That is what that is 3 people. Okay, Foreign Minister Zima Aung, stupid Zima Aung, like Kamala Harris. What laughing? You know. Who knows? Nobody knows until you tell them. You know. In English, like one of the interviews. You know. Blah 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 blah. You know. No, it doesn't work. You need to say something. You have the right, clear message to express what you want to say, what you have in your mind. You need to understand the situations so that they get the picture of the situations and they will think with you together how to solve the problem. If you don't present the situations as it is, if you cannot sum the pictures into their eyes so that they can see the picture, they will not understand. Because you say, you know, they don't know. You know what doesn't help. So my point is, Zima Aung, just fine. Reach out to those nations, to the leaders of those nations who are willing to help Myanmar, who loves Myanmar, who really want to support Myanmar and make friends. Be humble. And I talk to them, please, we want to help like this, but we don't have the power, we don't have the energy, we don't have the resources right now. Please help. And people with feelings, really powerful, economics, advanced nation, they want to help. They are waiting. Those who will ask for help to them, that raise their integrity, that raise their position higher and higher. That help them earn respect from international community. They just need their asking, the other countries asking. They are waiting to help. That is what I believe. So 3 people, Zima Aung, Foreign Minister, just contact potential prospects in business terms, I will say, who are willing to help, who have desire to help Myanmar, who loves Myanmar people and Myanmar nation. and in context, okay, present the situation in Myanmar, and what you need help, what kinds of help you need, and how much it will cost in your estimate. You don't have to say exact amount or close estimate amount. Just guess. And then, okay, then you say, the foreign minister says, I will introduce to our military, to our Minister of Defense, and to our Minister of Finance. They will talk what they need. Because Myanmar people need weapons. That's all they need. So, and how much, what kinds of weapons, how much munition they need. Let them meet, the Ministry of Defense of the other nation, the helping nation, and Uyimon. Okay, let them talk by themselves. You don't have to be there. The minister, foreign minister, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Zimao, need to only introduce them. Give good relationship, trustworthy relationship, and then let the Ministry of Defense each other. Let them talk. And then, okay, talk with the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Finance of Myanmar. Okay, I talk this much, that will cost that much for this, and how much estimate, and how we'll discuss between those two people. Minister of Defense and Minister of Finance, and then let the finance ministers of these two nations meet them and set up some contract, or like agreement, treaty, or whatever. They put it in writing. Okay, we want to borrow this much to fund this activity. Maybe that should be classified, because this is some other nations, they might have some law or statutes to follow. But for national security or classifying situations, they need to keep it secret. So, and then foreign minister approving those agreements or treaty or contracts, and signed by president. So acting president, representing the nation, the country of Myanmar, and in behalf of the population, the whole people, and these revolutions, sign it, get the deed done. Like Donald Trump's President Donald Trump's book, The Art of the Deal. Learn. There are many millions of books written and published. That is the point. I will say these all in Myanmar as much as I remember. My memory, short-term memory, is really, like kind of crazy. Sometimes I mix things. So that is about funding the revolution and to make it end as quickly as it can. So the third point, the third subject I will talk, that is preparing Myanmar people for the post-revolution time. After this revolution, when the revolution is over, the people won and they have weapons, and not to leave it in chaotic situation, problematic situation, fighting each other again. Don't be foolish. Don't be animals. The leader has power. The leader has authority to let the people know, through the media, through Facebook or Instagram or whatever media they can use. Talk like me right now talking. Okay. So we have won the war, and this is the end of the war, and we will start preparation to rebuild the whole nation. We will play our part to build the whole nation. And each state, each ethnic group will play their part, building the nation together, organizing all together, setting up all together, working all together, not hurting each other, paying respect to each other. And then to build that kind of environment, that kind of respect and cooperations, the people need to understand they only listen to their leaders. If the leader say this, if the people respect the leader, they will follow. Even if they don't understand, they will follow whatever the leader says. That is usually the stupid people. That is why the people can be directed in the wrong direction, by the selfish leaders in current community. There are many groups, disintegration. Many groups individually, they are standing lonely each other. They should be integrated, each ethnic group. And each ethnic group come to the United Nations of Myanmar or whatever, Federal Union of Myanmar or Federal Myanmar Union or whatever name you call it. They should come like this. So my point, the third point subject I would like to talk is preparing Myanmar people for the post-revolution era, for post-revolution time, so that, they will get calm, they will focus what they want to do. That is their business, their economic activities. They have to work. The leader should set up the infrastructure, clear the chaotic situations, trying to help, not trying to fight, trying to help the people, not trying to fight the people, not trying to fight, trying to help the people keep law and order in those communities, not by threatening, but by showing the example. Let's not so struggle like this. Cool down. And any businesses will run smooth. Your daily activities will not be threatened. Your daily activities will not be interrupted. Your daily activities will not be destroyed, will not be stopped by any evil force, unless you are trying to violate the social norms. If you violate the social norms, common sense, you will be threatened, you will be arrested, and you will be punished. Those are the things. So it is very important for the leaders of all ethnic groups, including Burma ethnic groups, talk to them through these media. There are many different media outlets. You can reach to them. Even you can say, honestly, you can broadcast through your radio station or TV or national TV network. Talk to them, like U Mau Mau during the 1988 revolution. U Mau Mau, Dr. Mau Mau, very soft, very gentle, very heart-touching. Even though the messages may really mean something or doesn't mean anything, it doesn't matter. But the messages were reaching to the people, like in that kind of tone, peacefully, calm, and directive, instructive, helpful, positive, those kind of ways. So that is why, and we here, Myanmar Review and Rebuild, will help, honestly, pave the way by telling those 4 books. One is Seeds of Greatness. I will say it in Myanmar, Seed of Greatness, Hlapa do Boa. I will translate that, not a literal translation, but in essence, the meaning, the core value of that book is Hlapa do Boa, beautiful life. That the book title says Seeds of Greatness. That is the first book. Why I want to share that book first is because I want to build certain feelings, certain thinkings, certain emotions, stay or grow fast in the people's heart. The clear the hatreds, agony, atrocity, revenge, those kind of feelings to put away and to instill the good feelings, the love, the kindness, those kind of positive feelings. After those kind of feelings, they know it and then they start to think about it. Then the next step about the tribes. The second book, tribes, means birds of same feather flock together. Birds of same feather flock together. Birds of same feather flock together. သူတို့အချင်းချင်းတည်လွယ်ပေါင်းဖက်တွေနော်ဘာဖြစ်ဖြစ်ဆိုင်ရာ group တွေသူတော်ကောင်းတဲ့သူတို့မှာရေရှည်ပေါင်းလို့မရဘူးမကောင်းတဲ့လူနဲ့ကောင်းတဲ့လူရေရှည်ပေါင်းလို့မရဘူးမကောင်းတဲ့လူကလည်းကောင်းတဲ့လူနာမှာမနေနိုင်တယ်လို့မကောင်းသူကလည်းကောင်းတဲ့လူပြောနေလုံနေတာမြင်တွေ့နေရရင်သူ့မှာရင်ထဲမှာခံစားနေရတာနော် so sorry I'm saying in Myanmar so what it is I was saying is say a bad person if he is staying with a good person whatever he hear from the good person whatever he see about the good person doing it hurts him because he cannot do like that he cannot say like that the good person is doing that's why they cannot stay together for long that's why to build a good communities in Myanmar to stand tall shoulder to shoulder with international communities with those civilized communities Myanmar people need to have that kind of feeling positive some empathy and a good feelings towards humanhood and towards human society and towards the future that kind of thing that is what I want to instill like some basic foundation emotions and those people then the tribe they group they stick together they cooperate and they join hands in doing something building up something that kind of thing and the third book what I want to share to them is leading the leaders leading the leaders that is the book so that the leaders understand their role as well as the common people the followers they understand their roles and leader is leading and followers are supporting and cooperating the leaders vision mission and direction so all work together in the same direction to reach our vision now like the US President Donald Trump is doing he is building now the tribe like-minded people strong tough honest respect the constitution and respect the law and love the people that is he is trying to do so that way that is the third book leading the leaders and then finally Myanmar people after those basic really fundamental feelings and attitudes and mindsets if they got it after they got it and then they need to be courage they need to have courage they need to be bold they need to be quite determined to what they are going to do they need to be committed to what they are going to do like right now there are many hearings and President Donald Trump is working his best putting his best his greatest commitment to where he wants to go for the visions he wants to build so that is about the big victory secrets of Attila, the Ham, the military book, that I will share for Myanmar to Myanmar people. How to fight, how to be courageous, how to be determined. I will give many examples of my personal. I'm not just preaching. I will include my personal experiences, my activities, and what I had been doing for these things. I told that one of my life goals is to set up a university like Harvard in US. Harvard of Myanmar. I want to set up in Myanmar. Harvard University. I want to deliver. I want to hand over the education, the training, the experiences, the skills for their future. That is one of my life goals. And since 1994, I live outside Myanmar. Over half of my life is outside Myanmar. You can guess my age by saying that. So, but in 2013, I went back to Myanmar with my friends in Myanmar. That friend I happened to meet with him through the issue of my schooling in the US when I was living in Japan. But I will leave it. I will talk about this at another time. So, but yeah. Any time, any opportunity, any chance, I think about Myanmar and Myanmar people. How I can help. How I can leave the good things to the next generation of Myanmar. So please understand that, and please share this. The friend now watching, please share this. I will also say this in Myanmar right after this, so that I don't miss my promise. I don't fail to act on my promise. So, thank you very much. Please share this to English community, English speaking, English understanding communities. So these are three objects. One is release of Aung San Suu Kyi. If China just call me online. Hey, bitch, I want to release Aung San Suu Kyi today, next week, or next month, or whatever time. The people are waiting. If China really wants respect and a friendship from Myanmar people, I'm going to talk this in Myanmar after this. Yeah. She will be released right away. Don't play games. People know, especially like me. There are many people who are trained. I mean, I'm not trained by anybody, any institution. I just read books. Like those, how do I say, at Kenyon's time, military intelligence Kenyon in 1996, 7, 8, I think. Those years, Kenyon was powerful in Myanmar. The people under him in his organization, they know it. They can think about it. They can understand what is being played. China is playing tricks on Myanmar people. Don't do that. Never, ever. If you have true desire, honest desire to help Myanmar people and Myanmar country, millions of times I said, mutual interest, mutual respect, empathy or sympathy, I don't know. If you want to, if you put yourself in Myanmar people's shoes, then people will think you as a friend. There will be many people. There will be many media outlets. There will be many newspapers will be coming, will be publishing in Myanmar after this revolution. And they will talk about how evil, how vicious, how disgust China is to Myanmar. How much atrocities Myanmar people have experienced. How much cruelties Myanmar people have suffered because of you, China, CCP. Think about that. There is never too late to start anything, to change anything until you die. Only when you die you cannot change anything. It's done. There's never too late. It is never too late to do something. Change your attitude. I told CCP, Wang Yi and Xi Jinping that change your attitudes to Myanmar, or there will be no interest, nothing interest in Myanmar for China. Change your attitude, change your relationships if you want to stay in Myanmar as a good friend. So, okay, that's my Aung San Suu Kyi release, funding the revolution, and preparing Myanmar people and Myanmar leaders for post-revolution era. Okay, those three topics. So, let me finish it here. Thank you for all, and please share this one after another. So this is English message. After this, I will broadcast right away in Myanmar. Thank you. See you next time.